So in this video, we would see implementation of ensemble techniques using boosting mechanism. So at first, we would import our important libraries. Let's say pandas, numpy, matplotlib, pyplot, model selection, AdaBoost classifier, and train test split. It's not mtest, it will be train test. So let's run again. Okay. Now let's read our CSV file, dataset.csv. And this shape function will tell us how many rows and columns we have. Let's print the first row. We have 5 integer rows, 5 integer columns, and rest of those are strings. But in our main data, we would take age, blood pressure, cholesterol levels, heart rate, BMI, and diagnosis. But these diagnosis columns, we have to change this into an binary columns. Mean only 0 and 1 should be there. So we will do that using applying a condition that if in diagnosis column we have hypertension, obesity, and overweight, we would convert that row into 1, otherwise it would be 0. Now let's print our head made data. Let's see, diagnosis become 1. It's better to print 5 rows. Yeah. Now fixed our x and y, and train test split function, which will help us to segregate our data set into 80% of training data and 20% of testing data. Now let's start doing the boosting algorithm. So the first process 1, what we would do, we would simply num trace, let's say 10, and in model I am calling AdaBoost classifier, where n estimators is num trace. Okay, it's AdaBoost classifier. Now we have to segregate our data set into multiple folds. So for that, k fold is to model selection dot k fold, where I'm splitting it into 6 divisions. Now results model selection, I would use cross validation, where I have to pass up a model and x train, y train, and CV would be k fold. There's some error. I've been doing mistakes in the variable names. Okay, so after this, let's simply print our results to see. So in the 6 divisions, we are having accuracy of 71%, 57, 61, 76, 61, 61. Now let's calculate the mean of all these classifiers results. For that, simply results dot mean, use the function, we would have 65%. Now again, for process 2, I'm writing here process 2. In model, I'll simply call my AdaBoost classifier, where n estimators is noun trees and model.fit and y-train. So we have simply fit our model into AdaBoost classifier. Now from here we'll simply predict that a prediction, say model.fit with respect to x test, okay, sorry, we can't even fit, we'll predict Now simply print our predicted values. It have all the predicted values. Now to see its performance, we'll use core function, where we'll simply see the x test and y test, and x would be here caps. So 65 percentile is our performance. Then to print classification report and confusion matrix, simply we have to import this library functions from SQL under matrix. So classification report and confusion matrix. Then simply print classification report within y test and y pred. Also print confusion matrix, y test and y pred. Let's see what's the error. Okay, there will be an 1s. Okay, so our accuracy is 65%, and this is our confusion matrix. So it's a simple example of how to implement boosting mechanism for Ensemble Learning. So thanks for watching.